Hi guys and welcome to the Gscrl August 2026 Championship event recap for anomalocaris and brutally honest. This event actually took place on August 2nd, so I'm a bit late to make a new video. But anyways, for changes for anomalocaris, actually I'm pretty sure it was unchanged besides putting on new side panels. Meanwhile, brutally honest just had some parts replaced. And that was actually it. Actually, the weapon shaft used a slightly different bolt since we kind of lost the old one, but we found it anyways. Also, Blueberry was just supposed to compete this event, but unfortunately we had the wrong size tires. Anyways, Anomalocaris was up first against Ratio, which is a lifter, so my goal is to try to get around to the side and try to cripple the drive or something.
Start this match on my mark in 3, 2, 1, fight! Robots fight!
I get pinned. My weapon repeatedly hits Ratio's wedge, just gets slammed into the wall. Got a small hit here as Ratio tries to get a lift. Also apologies for the small screen. I was not filming this. I get pinned again.
Robots because SAS drivers and volunteers and event organizers usually always forget to take
I managed to get around his back, and here's two things happening. One, my weapon goes flying off, and my drive issues get worse. But two, Ratio's drive is now completely crippled from that attack.
Hitting so hard they took their own weapon. One minute to go, and said 1 weapon to go.
The rest of the fight is very uninteresting, as you have two crippled robots trying to do something.
Anticipation is really killing me here.
30 seconds!
We can do it. 30 seconds to go. Can the robot stay alive enough?
Ask her the unsick.
Unscared.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I request an unsick as I'm pretty sure I'm just stuck on something.
9, 10, pausing for a minute. Fight, robots, fight. This match will be over in 5, 4, 3.
The fight ends with nothing happening as it goes to the judges. Well, it went to the judges, and Ratio won that fight, so Anomalocaris starts out 0-1, and apparently the issue was we used too short of screws for the weapon. So we put in longer screws for the next fight, and you'll see the result for the next fight. Meanwhile, the builder Ratio gave us this piece, which I believe is a wheel guard. Don't remember though. Brutally Honest was up next against Paycheck, so for this, I decided to run my long forks and attempt to target their wheels.
We're gonna start this match on my mark in 3, 2.
Apologies
1,
to where
fight,
this
robots,
event
fight.
took place outside. The two robots do a bit of a dance.
Vertical spinner. If you want to follow Ryan's events, you can look for his YouTube channel and he posts all of his event recaps at Gscrl. No, robotic. Sorry, I gave you all the wrong information.
Some back and forth pushing as it get away. Time to get underneath paycheck. And you almost get underneath as I gyro bit and get underneath finally. Oh, I get some brief, very brief things. Paycheck versus it, but I managed to get away.
Get out of there if you can, don't burn out of drive.
Rollerblading.
Oh, right there, yeah!
Managed to get underneath and get some good attacks on the bottom.
Clear. Maybe engage.
Now.
Also rides a unicycle around sometimes.
Paycheck underneath.
They're a pretty good hit, and at this point, Paycheck is really struggling with drive. They get
In. 2, 3,
around to
4,
side.
5.
You got a very nice hit, throwing
just under
Paycheck
a minute.
over before getting
Keep it
a
going.
very brief pin.
Careful on that corner. Nice. Take it. Yeah.
I've been swan Paychecking
4,
over wall.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Please spin. You may be engaged. You got just under 30 seconds. 10.
Again, had this big hit,
Paycheck
destroying
underneath.
Paycheck's drive and one underneath. Well, I'm brutally honest, was victorious in that fight and was pretty much undamaged. Now, the same could not be said for Paycheck. As you can see, I got some very nice gashes on the bottom, and that last hit ripped off both of the center drive gears. Along with that, the driver of Paycheck ended up giving me the top panel from this fight. Brutally honest would be up next against Flamingo. And my plan was, well, I didn't really have a plan. I just tried to not get pinned for 2.5 minutes.
3, 2, 1, fight, robots, fight!
I get pinned.
Early on, brutally honest. It's no bacon. I can tell it's getting close for a long time.
I get pinned.
In there, some flamingo. Yeah, I'm holding a flamingo stuffy. I don't know if you can see it on the side. Counting along with the pig. I love it. Oh, whoa, that was fun. Flamingo is really brutally honest stepping into the wall. The pig over there was great view.
I get pinned. I almost got a good hit. Instead, I got pinned.
Kind of damaged right now, coming out of
I get
Buddha
pinned.
on Flamingo. But Flamingo is definitely winning these engagements. They are making sure that they are going after their opponent. They're looking for pins.
Lost the drive.
This is everything that they need to do to win a match.
The Vicente drive side is down. I get pinned.
Great job, but they are literally avoiding all of the weapons.
The robot died and I won. Obviously I lost that fight, and what happened was that since I ran my weapon at 100% that entire fight, the robot burnt out and shut down. Anomalocaris was up next against Stirpier, which is also a lifter. My goal is to once again try to get around to the side.
Ruby, are you ready? Here, you start this match on my mark. In 3, 2, 1, fight! Robot
Derpier slams anomalocaris into the wall. Nope, he's nothing working in
Very
safe.
early. Went for a hard slam there.
That hit killed my weapon.
Derpier's like, wow, I'll do it again.
Derpier gets a
Look, I
lift
added a lifter to the robot so I can
and
do cool
flips
things.
anomalocaris over, and my drive is now
Anomalocaris
struggling.
upside down. Seems like maybe a drive side also struggling. Oh, a great pin there.
Derpier gets the pin while he tries to use the wall to self-right. Derpier gets the pin.
Another lift. We love a
Why
lift.
do you get so many things there? His mom was filming that.
Oh, again, back again.
Oh well.
Your front fork was like a little bit
Derpier
longer,
gets
rather
the
than
lift
grabbing him.
and kind of a pin.
You got just under 90 seconds.
90 seconds left here to go.
Two.
Derpier just continuing to pick up
Derpier
anomalocaris.
gets the pin
Use that lifting arm to
and
actively
aggressively
tap
taps
their
anomalocaris.
opponent. If you're not lifting, at least you're tapping, right? Oh wow! Oh, that's a good
Derpier gets the lift.
anomalocaris is good. Oh, there we go. Wow, that was good. Before the 10 seconds, managed to get out of that lovely pin. Slash hold. Slash, I'm not sure what. Great job. So much energy. And actually, good damage considering your weapon has gone down. There's 10 do damage.
Derpier gets the lift.
Love it. Wearing it as a hat. There we go.
15 seconds.
Alright, just 15 seconds. So we are going to go through the judges here as the last line. Derpier is getting a 1
That's the match.
It went to the judges, and unsurprisingly, Derpier won that fight. So for damage, obviously my weapon broke, and what happened was when I got slammed into the wall, one of the phase wires disconnected. Next was Brutally Honest, against Oreo, which is an undercutter who I faced twice now, currently 1-1, or was 1-1 at the time of the event. Anyways, my goal is to try to break their weapon with my own weapon.
Start this match on my mark. Hit.
3, 2, 1, fight! Robots fight! Alright. Ooh, Brutally Honest up to speed. Oreo, does your weapon work? Maybe. It works. Alright. Ryan versus Ryan. There's like 4 Ryans in here. Maybe at least 3. Alex is probably 2.
I get this huge hit throwing Oreo over.
Ooh, a good hit there. Brutally Honest.
You will hear the weapon starts hitting the ground, which is a sign of what's to come.
Could be Oreo.
I managed to get another huge hit. And see, I'm really unstable as my weapon is continuing to hit the ground, and now I've lost the side of drive. And now upside down. Oreo's weapon
Oh,
is now up to full speed once again.
There we go. We love to see it.
I am really struggling to stay on my wheels, but I got a pretty good hit there.
I think that weapon is a little bit unbalanced.
Before getting this hit, which completely bends Oreo's weapon out of place.
That's not what's supposed to happen.
This way my top panel is
so the
starting
weapon on Oreo is
to
a little bit
come off as
sideways
I
now.
turn off my weapon in an attempt to stop the bouncing. But quickly turn it back on due to me bouncing down the drive side. finally I found something wrong to explode. So I lost that fight due to an exposed battery, and actually what flew out at the end was my motor. So one of my top panels was basically completely removed on my motor to fly out, and my other top panel is coming loose. So brutally honest basically exploded. Meanwhile, the driver of Oreo gave me Oreo's weapon shaft from that fight. As for changes to next event, brutally honest, might just be a new chassis. Probably gonna stay unchanged most likely. Meanwhile, for anomalocaris, we're planning to a complete rebuild and probably finally adding on those forks. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Credit to my mom for filming. Credit to my dad for helping build these robots. And credit to Gscrl for hosting the event. And goodbye.